What is going on, everyone? I hope you're having a pleasant insert time of day here. I hope that you're enjoying this experiment here through our first Legacy League, or at the very least you're able to bear it as I try and figure out how to play this wacky, crazy format here. So obviously, I think this hand is a keep here. We've got Jace pitched Force of Will if need be. We can start off with Ponder into Goyf into a True Name, hopefully nabbing ourselves a third land. And I guess we'll hope that's good enough. Ooh, a Dryad Arbor. Okay, so this could be something like a like a Maverick. Maverick, that's a deck people play in this format. So we'll just go ahead and get an Underground Sea here. I guess there's an argument for holding the Ponder until we know what we want, but oh my goodness. Well, that's another land, I guess. So, you know what? This could also be Dark Depths. So, we're going to go ahead and take these Wastelands. And see what our opponent does here. Okay, drop of their own into a Sylvan Library. I think we're gonna force that. Pitching Jace. Why don't force of their own? Daze, okay. So obviously we will not be dazing that. Feels really bad. Alright, so I guess this is probably not a what's it called deck? One of the ones I was mentioning, but we will find out soon enough. Right, so there's our Tarmogoyf. So we tried to keep this off the table. Did not work. I did not expect Daze. Daze and Dryad Arbor. It's quite the combination. So I do feel as though if they are an unfair deck, based on what we've seen so far, I think these Wastelands will be able to get our backs here. So we'll just see how this shapes up. There's also a good chance they're a fair deck. Might be like a Bug Delver or something. Green Sun for 1. Oh boy. Alright. So it is not a combo deck. So we will just go ahead and hope they don't have a second Daze, I guess. Oh, I'm a silly goose. I can't cast that card. We need a second blue source. So in that case, get that out of here. I guess maybe we want to play the Jace too, but we needed a blue anyway, so alright, sorry. I'm going to tilt this laptop screen a little bit. I actually, the green on this Bayou looked like it was a different color, but not that I'm trying to make excuses for the silly things I do. So this library is, we could really use an Abrupt Decay. Take this out of here. I think this is going to help them immensely here against us trying to grind them out. So they did manage to find another land, of course. And like I said, I think unfortunately the Wasteland plan feels a bit worse against our opponent in this position. Sure. Okay, second Tarmogoyf. Seems pretty good. Could Abrupt Pattern removal spell, perhaps. There's no Abrupt Decay. Okay. So we'll just play this. To be honest, I don't know who has the advantage here, with them having both the Noble and the Dryad and the other one here, but we'll just Wasteland again. It seems like the legacy thing to do. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. and please explain why. Preferably in a nice way. Ooh, they keep a card, okay. Opponent is down to 7. Feels so close yet so far. Ghost Quarter. Do not play any basics, unfortunately. Okay. That's a May ability. May destroy target. Okay. Alright, yeah. Probably for the best. Alright, let's lead off with a Ponder here. Okay. So I think we're going to... Okay, so let's see, we have the Wasteland in hand yet. So we'll go ahead and put... I think I want Force right now. I kind of want this Noble. We will not shuffle. I know we have the Jace here, but I don't want them messing with our lands. So we don't have any basics to get. But I'm a little excited, because I guess this is probably the matchup where we get to bring in Life from the Loam. Ooh. Shove that right out there in front. Okay. So excuse me, they've got their library active, getting a bunch of cards, but we're going to be able to slam a True Name Nemesis next turn. And I think they're probably in chump block territory here. And if this library does not find them land, I think they're probably in trouble. Deep, deep trouble. Okay. Opponent does have a lot of cards in hand, though. Another Abrupt Decay or a Fatal Push would be Azusa. Plus Horizon Canopy. Okay. So I have to imagine our opponent is chump blocking here. Let's see. Do we want to play True Name or do we want to play Jace, bounce the Azusa? They could kill our Jace next turn, but maybe that doesn't matter. So I think we'll just play. Okay. All right. So we will bring in Life from the Loam, as discussed. Maelstrom Pulse, Abrupt Decay. They've got a lot of critters. So this thing, they have the White Sun Zenith, or sorry, Green Sun Zenith. So we'll bring that in. Bring in Toxic Deluge. I think we're gonna go out, go down the targeted discard there. Doesn't seem too great. Baleful Strix seems decent. Maybe cut a couple Force. Now they were playing a bunch of little creatures. I wonder if that is the Alarin or Alurin deck. That's kind of like a combo deck, but let's see. What do they have in play there? Azusa. So Marsh Casualties better than something else. No, I think we'll just do this. Spellbomb. No, we'll just do this. Okay. Alright, so it's certainly a slow hand, but we have 4 lands, and a Jace, and an Edict, and a Strix, so you know what? Again, I'm working on the assumption that we're against kind of a fair deck. Maybe we're not, though. Maybe this was a mistake. Alright. Opponent is gonna get to they're doing their thing here, whatever their thing might be. Unless it's like junk lands? It's just that. And there's a, I think it's called Most or something like that. There's like a toolbox, creature toolbox deck. This could be that deck. And a green suns for something unbeatable. Leovold, perhaps. Jace? Or no, Jace. Okay, so they are green sunning for 3, and we do get to Edict whatever it is. Ideally. Okay, and it is a Leovold. Okay. So our opponent might have days here. So I think we will play the Bayou. Well, let's see. Days hits all spells, not just these. So let's just the Abrupt Decay, deal us 3. I don't think I care about that. So let's do this. I just want to try and maybe play around. Okay, drawing all the lands, but alright, so we got a roadblock. We have 2 removal spells. one that plays around their Leovold nicely, actually. So this could be Abrupt Decay, could be another Green Suns. It is. Okay. Well, that's certainly not great. Why don't we play out the Catacomb, and we'll just go ahead and Edict our opponent here. I imagine... Oh, you or... Okay. Alright. We're learning, so they get to draw a card, but... And there's a Wasteland. So we've got Titania in hand, which I assume they're playing next turn. Of course, our opponent is savvy here, choosing the correct creature to sacrifice. So here comes the Titania. No. Whenever a land you control is put into a graveyard. Alright. Make a big creature. So they can get a fetch land and then play a fetch land. Ooh, this is gonna get ugly real quick. No attacks, of course. So they make what, a 5/3? Woof. Okay. So there's another Strix. We know that we do not know our opponent's card in hand. Alright, so we can fetch, and it's just their land, right? The land you control. Okay. We can fetch. Playing in Jace doesn't do a whole lot here. Let's see. Getting down a Strix draws us a card deeper. Let's start with a Strix, I suppose. Oh, except I can't draw a card, huh? Bitter lessons. I'd like to think that it means that I won't do it again, but I'll do it again. Draw our opponent another card here, unfortunately. Yeah, and they get to do the thing here. At least they can't also do like a Wasteland thing. That would be a complete and unmitigated disaster. Oh, and they can get the Dryad Arbor. Yuck. And it's land. Well, this is certainly going downhill pretty quick. Ramen up, Excavator. Alright. So I think we are looking for Toxic Deluge here. Yikes. I get to do that again. Alright. Do we want to switch anything up here? So, let's see. Nihil Spellbomb. Spell Pierce maybe feels, well, hold on. It hits an Exploration, it hits a Green Suns, kind of. Surgical Extraction doesn't seem where we want to be exactly. Let's see. I think we just run this back. I don't. Do we want the counter magic? Fatal Push. Fatal Push kills things. Creature cards, graveyards can't enter battlefield. Yeah, I think we do this. Yes. Okay. So we have the turn 1 Grafdigger's Cage. Other than that, this hand looks serviceable. So I think what we're going to do here is turn 1 Grafdigger's Cage. And then we can Force Pitch Ponder if we absolutely need to. Turn 2, I think we're just going to fetch life from the loam. So let's go ahead and get double blue plus green. Choose these two. Alright. Opponent is hoarding up cards over there. No, we'll just draw a card normally. Alright, it is another land. So why don't we go ahead and start with Ponder. Looking for a threat or something we can stick on the table here. Okay, these all seem fine. So why don't we put, let's see, if we want to play the Strix this turn, I want to keep Leovold on top and try and jam it next turn, I think. So why don't we put Leovold, oh, hold on, not undo, nope, okay, so I guess we're going to have to fetch at some point. So do we want the Deluge or the Strix? I think I'll go with the Strix. I guess we don't have to play the Strix right now. I guess we can just pass. I apologize for what is undoubtedly exceptionally clumsy cantripping, but I might be considering an Abrupt Decay here on the Grafdigger's Cage. Looks that way. Yep. Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and force pitch Strix on this. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Alright, now do we brainstorm here? Grab the... well, no, we'll just draw. So, not right now. So I'm going to go ahead and brainstorm for our Leovold. Cancel. 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 Put back. Fetch land. Underground Sea. Grab a Bayou and another underground. Let's see, so we were on the play this game, so I'm going to make the crazy assumption that our opponent took days out of their deck. Alright, cool. Maybe we weren't supposed to care if our opponent had this, but I don't know. I see the shenanigans that their deck is capable of, and I want to steer clear of those. Oh, that's fun. Alright. So, do we want to grab Life from the Loam? I think we will. Because if we draw another land, we can grab that. Dredge that. Okay. Alright, so this fatal push here, we're going to have to use judiciously. So we've got 1, 2, okay, so we should have 7, ooh, that's a lot of values. So we should have 7, 4-drop. Green Suns for 3. Okay, is this their own Leovold? It is. Okay. So we really want a fetch land. Yes, okay. Fetch land, Bayou, cast on this guy. Yes, you get to draw a card, but we need that out of here really bad. Okay. And then I think what we're going to do is just start casting this and trying to well, there goes that plan. Gosh. This guy ramen-opping everywhere. Okay. I was going to say our plan was going to be to start trying to dredge for wastelands, I guess, and try to beat up our opponent that way. So I guess we're never casting that True Name Nemesis, unfortunately. He's just going to get a Dryad Arbor and block forever. Is that what's about to happen? Double block. Alright. So we're looking for Goyf. I guess our opponent's plan to abuse... Our opponent went deeper on the graveyard plan than we did. That is very unfortunate. Alright. I guess we're done here. So I didn't bring in like the one-shot graveyard hate, the Nihil Spellbomb, because maybe it would have been better. So yeah, we don't have any. I mean, we can start lotus pedaling up some lands here. Maybe we should. Well, they can just replay this Ghost Quarter a billion times. So our opponent got that one. So far we have been outbugged twice in this league. And we are unfortunately down and out of the possibility of making a 2-3, but that's okay. We'll play our last match here, and then we'll wrap it up.